All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, now today I want to get into some prophecy, man. All right, because as time moves, things are ramping up, man. All right, the Lord prophecy is jumping out the scriptures like crazy, bro. Everything, this is too much going on in the world right now. All right, a lot of things are coming to pass, man. All right, so I got an article right here, that was published today, man. All right, April 12, 2024 at 1:26 p.m. All right, from Fox News. All right, it says imminent attack from Iran keeps Israel on alert as U.S. admits credible threat from terror state. Yeah, because Iran plays a big part in prophecy, man. All right, they play a big part in World War III, which is biblical prophecy, man. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the scriptures, man. All right. But, I typed in imminent attack because when I woke up today, all right, that's the first thing I heard. All right, that's the first thing I heard. I seen it before I went to bed yesterday because a brother that I know had posted it up, but I didn't really go into it. But I heard it again today, so I'm like, all right, boom, let me do this real quick. All right, so it says U.S. warns of imminent attack on Israel. Israeli assets by Iran or proxies. All right, it says right here, U.S. sees imminent missile strike on Israel by Iran. All right, because when Iran gets involved, bro. All right, it says U.S. issues travel warning for Israel with Iran attack believed to be imminent. Yeah, man. All right, and Iran plays a big part in prophecy, man. All right, big part in World War III. We're gonna get into that. All right. So the Lord has the spirit upon me to do this video, man. All right, because what I'm about to get into is 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. And a little while ago, I did a video on 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, but I only did the first half of it. And I said if the Lord puts the spirit upon me to do another video of the second half of it, I'll do it, which is going into World War III. All right, and today that's what we're going to do. All right, but so let's start at the 28th verse. All right, so it says right here, 2nd Ezra, the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, the 28th verse. Behold, in horrible vision, and the appearance. What's that horrible vision? World War III. All right, because Ezra, all right, who was a prophet, he had received great visions, man. All right, he received the vision of World War III. He received the vision of the great hell and death and destruction. All right, he received the visions of the nuclear missiles being shot off, America being destroyed, Yahweh Shai coming back. All right, so it says, behold, a horrible vision, which is talking about World War III, and the appearance thereof from the east talking about the Middle East, because that's where World War III is going to start. That's where all the nations are going to be gathered together. All right, and that's the doing of the Lord. The Lord is gathering all these nations together. All right, so they could destroy themselves. All right, that's the judgment of the Lord. All right, to destroy these nations, man. All right, so let's get into that. Let's get that's also in the book of Joel. All right, I'm gonna get two it's in two places. All right, Joel the 2nd chapter, the 3rd chapter, excuse me. All right, I'm gonna start at the first verse. All right, it says, for behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, all right, and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. The valley of Jehoshaphat is talking about the Middle East. Jehoshaphat in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment, the Most High's judgment. All right, because the Lord is getting ready to judge all these nations. He's going to destroy all of them. All right, by gearing them up so they could destroy themselves in battle in World War III. That's the judgment of the Lord. All right, because he's bringing down all these nations. He's bringing them down from their power, so he could raise our people up again, man. All right, and our people are going to be kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again, and it's going to be forever. All right. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. Yeah, the Lord is doing this for us, man. All right, the Lord is destroying these nations for everything that they have done to us throughout the course of history, because they have destroyed the Negro, Latino, Native American man all throughout the course of history, man. All right, I will plead with them there. We are the apple of the Lord's eye. The Lord is doing this for us, man. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Yeah, these other nations have scattered us, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth. This is why we're not in our land. All right, we were scattered through slavery. You know, it says in part of my land. Yeah, the Holy Land is parted right now. All right, that's why they're over there fighting, man, for it. You know. All right, let's get the book of Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter. All right, Zephaniah 3. All right, and 8. It says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations." And that's what the Lord is doing right now, right before your eyes, as you see, man. If you don't live under a damn rock. All right, the Lord is gathering up all these nations, all right, to go to war. All right, World War III. This is prophecy, man. All right, for you got Israel, Gaza, Hamas over there, man. All right, you got Russia and Ukraine. You got the America's at war with Yemen. All right, you got the wars in Africa. You know. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation. Yeah, the word indignation means righteous anger. All right, the Lord is gathering all these nations, all right, for war so they could destroy themselves. All right, that's the indignation, all right, of the Lord. That's the anger of the Lord, then having the nations destroy themselves, all right, with great war, nuclear fire. You know, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. All right, so the World War III, all right, is the anger of the Lord. All right, these nuclear missiles being shot off, America, all right, being completely wiped off the face of this earth according to prophecy. All right, all these other nations, all right, being destroyed by nuclear fire. That's the fierce anger of the Lord. This is the Lord's doing. World War III is the Lord's doing. All right, this is just one big show, one big movie that the Lord has created, man. All right, because there's no such thing as free will, man. All right, everything that happened throughout all the course of history, everything that goes on in the world is all the Lord's doing. All right, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured. All right, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Yeah, because the Lord is angry, man. You know? And the Lord is getting ready to pour his fierce anger upon these nations. All right, he's making them destroy themselves, man. All right, he put the knowledge in their minds to create nuclear missiles just so they could destroy themselves. That's the anger of the Lord. All right, therefore wait ye upon me. Yeah, we're supposed to wait upon the Lord, man. All right, therefore wait ye upon me, save the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Yeah, because you know vengeance belongs to the Lord, man. You know, the Lord is the one that gets vengeance for us. When someone does you wrong, You ain't got nothing to worry about. You know, you're not supposed to seek vengeance for yourself. You're supposed to let the Lord get that for you, man. All right, because it's gonna come. Most certainly, it's gonna come. Whether it's 2 weeks from now, all right, a month from now, all right, a year or two from now, the Lord is gonna get payback for you, man. All right, and the Lord is giving us payback. All right, now, all right, for everything that these nations have done for us, man. All right, to us. All right, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. All right. So World War III is the Lord's doing, man. All right. This is prophecy, man. All right. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. That horrible vision is talking about World War III. And it says, and the appearance thereof from the east, because that's where World War III is going to start. The Valley of Jehoshaphat. We read that in Joel, the 3rd chapter. All right. It says, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots. Yeah, the dragons of Arabia, talking about the Ishmaelites. All right, the Arabs. All right. Let me keep reading. It says where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude, again, the dragons of Arabia is talking about the Ishmaelites, the Arabs. All right. It says where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth. Yeah, because they're going to be destroyed. All right. They're going to be destroyed. All right. It says that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Yeah, because the whole earth is going to be at complete fear, man. When this World War III really kicks off, this whole earth is going to fear. The people of this earth are going to be trembling in that fear, man. All right. They're going to be shiver me timbers, man. You know. It says where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, talking about the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth. Yeah, because they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be like the wind upon the earth. They're going to be swept away. All right. That all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also, the Carmenians, all right, the Carmenians is talking about the Iranians, all right. In ancient time, they were known as the Carmenians, all right. The Iranians, all right. They were also known as Persians, all right. So let's prove that, all right. The Carmenians, like I said, Iran, all right, plays a major part in prophecy, man, all right. In World War III, it says imminent attack from Iran, all right, keeps Israel on alert as U.S. admits credible threat from terror state, man. All right, so let's go into it. It says also the Carmanians, which is the Iranians, all right, the Persians, all right, raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood. All right, so let's prove the Carmanians is talking about the Iranians, all right? So, Iran, Carmanians, Encyclopedia, all right? Yeah, all right? So, this is Encyclopedia Iranica, all right? Carmania, all right? The Carmanians, all right? Also the Carmanians, all right, because they're gonna be in World War III too. It says also the Carmanians raging in wrath, all right, yeah, because they got nuclear power too. Shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. Whoo, all right, and join battle with them. With who? Russia, all right, because they're allies to Russia. All right, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, talking about America. All right, because America is also known as Assyria in the Bible. It's also known as Egypt. It's also known as Sodom, and it's also known as Babylon, America. All right, the land of the Assyrians is talking about America. They're going to shoot missiles over here. All right, the Carmenians, the Iranians. All right, they're going to shoot over the missiles to America, man. All right, so let's go back and prove that the Carmanians, all right, is talking about the the Iranians, all right. Encyclopedia Iranica, the Carmenia, all right, which their true nationality is Elam, all right. The Iranians, the Persians, all right, they're Elamites. That's who they truly are. They descend from Elam, all right. It says Carmenia. I just want to get to the point. It says Carmenia, region east of Far province, approximately equivalent to modern Kerman, the old Persian form, all right. Carmena, rendered as Elamites, all right, like I said, all right, that's who they truly are. That's who the Iranians truly are. They're the Persians. They're Elamites, all right. But let me go down real quick. Here's a point I want to get. Hold on a sec. Let me read this real quick. It says apparently a high official of Carmenia is also named the old Persian ethnic name. All right, who are the Persians? The Iranians. All right, because before Iran became Iran, it was known as Persia. So let's get that too. It says when did Persia become Iran? All right, 1935. It says in the Western world, Persia, all right, was historically the common name used for Iran. All right, so Persia changed its name to Iran. All right, so if you're from Iran, if you're Iranian, you're Persian. All right, you're an Elamite. All right, a Carmenian. All right, see, a Carmenia. All right, so it says right here. Again, also the Carmenians raging in wrath, which is Iran. All right. Also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. Yeah. All right. They gonna come with that nuclear power, man. With great power, man. All right. The scriptures say that the Carmenians are gonna be brought forth, man. All right. Also, the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. Again, who are they going to join battle with? Who? Russia, because they're allies to Russia, and Russia is going to be the main ones to pop it off. All right, because Russia is going to be the main ones to destroy America. All right, that's written in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, talking about America. All right. It says, hold on, let me look at my paper right here. All right, yeah, it says, and then shall the dragons of the, it says, excuse me, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand. Yeah, the dragons is talking about the Ishmaelites, the Arabs. All right, it says, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. Yeah, what is their nature? To be wild. All right. The Ishmaelites, the Arabs, their nature is to be wild. All right, because that's why the Arabs, their true nationality is Ishmael. They're Ishmaelites. Their forefather is Ishmael. All right, Ishmael's nature was to be a wild man. All right, that's why they be blowing themselves up in the name of their God. They blow themselves up. You know, they're a wild people. All right, they're gonna return to their nature, that wild state, and not give a damn about nothing. And they gonna set off nukes. They just gonna press that button and watch the missiles fly, man. You know. And then shall the dragons. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that real quick. Ishmael shall be a wild man. Yeah, that's in the book of Genesis. All right. Let me get that real quick. All right, it says, yeah, right here it says, and the angel of the Lord said unto her, behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has heard thy affliction, and he will be a wild man. Whoo, all right, and his hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. Yeah, meaning, he's always going to be at war with other people, man. All right, his hand is going to be against every man. All right, and every man's hand is going to be against him, man. All right, he always has trouble with other nations, man. All right, the Ishmaelites, man. All right, the Arabs. All right, so let me start from the 28th verse again. It says, behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, all right, the Ishmaelites, all right, the Arabians, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth. Yeah, because they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be swept away. That all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Yeah, this earth, the people of this earth are gonna fear because of the war that's going on. World War III, man. It's going to be a great war. The whole earth is going to shake, man. This is why, and all this is the doing of the Lord, man. But you people don't want to fear the Lord, man. The Lord is to be feared. You're supposed to bow down to the Lord and beg for mercy, that you'll be saved from all this destruction, man. This is why we tell you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, all right, to return to the Lord, man, before all this destruction takes place. All right. Also, the Carmenians, again, the Iranians, all right, raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. All right, with great power, the Iranians are going to come, man. All right, there ain't nothing to be messed with, man. All right, Iran is one of the 7 superpowers. All right, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. Again, with who? Russia. All right, because they're Russia's allies, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Talking about the land of America. All right. They're going to shoot missiles over here. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, talking about the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, remembering their wild nature. Yeah, they're a wild people. They're going to go back to their old nature, man. All right, that nature of not giving a damn. And if they shall and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. All right. It says, verse 32, then shall these be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. Yeah, because of the war that's going on, because of the battle that's happening. All right. Then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. All right. And from the land of the Assyrians, all right, shall the enemy besiege them. Yeah, because the enemy, all right, is here in the land of the Assyrians, all right, which is America, all right, and consume some of them, and in their host shall be, let me read that again. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, and in their host shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. All right. Verse 34, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. All right, they shout. That's talking about, all their weapons of war, their vehicles of war. When it says, behold, the clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. You're talking about, military might and weapons, weapons of war, vehicles of war. It says, they shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. Yeah, death. There's going to be a lot of death. That's what this is talking about, death. All right, there's going to be a lot of people dying, man. All right, it says, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. Yeah, that's talking about death. That's what that represents, man. Blood represents death, man. All right. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. That's right. And dung of men unto the camel's hoof. All right. Lots of death, man. Lots of death. All right. And it says, verse 37, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. Yeah. All right. This whole earth is going to be at fear. All right. Because of World War III. This is going to be a great war. All right. It's going to be nothing but nuclear missiles and ICBM missiles being shot off, man. All right. It's going to be a war that trumps any war that happened in history. All right. Because, bro, this, matter of fact, let's get it. All right. But this war, I think it's in Jeremiah, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Burning with fuel and flames of fire. KJV. Isaiah. All right. Isaiah 9. All right. It says Isaiah 9:5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. Yeah, talking about war. All right. And garments rolled in blood. Yeah, because war is a bloody thing. All right. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, all right, meaning World War III, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Because all throughout history, wars have been fought with what? Cannons and swords and, you know, stuff like that. And it's bloody. All right. But the scriptures say, but this, meaning this war, World War III, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. It's going to be a great war. Nothing but bombs and nukes. Missiles are going to be shot off. The whole earth is going to be afraid, man. The whole earth is going to be fearful, man. Like it says, we just read, all right? Verse 37, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Yeah, the people of this earth is going to be so afraid, man. People are going to be like, yo, what the heck? Like, you know? Because it's bro, this is, oh my God, it's like, it's crazy. Because this is the doing of the Lord. This is the wrath of the Lord, man. But you people don't want to fear the Lord, man. You crazy as hell, man. All right? Look, bro, this is the doing of the Lord. This is the Lord's doing. The Lord said, I'm going to bring the nations together, man, so that they could destroy themselves, man. All right? So, let's get Luke. Let's get the book of Luke, man. All right? Luke 21. And this is the Messiah speaking too. I think Luke 21 and 25. All right? So let's read this again. All right, it says, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid. Yup, and trembling shall come upon them. All right, so let's get a precept. Right, this is Luke, all right, 21, verse 25. This is the Messiah speaking. All right, and there shall be signs in the sun. All right, wasn't there not a sign on April 8th, the eclipse? All right, that's one of the signs of the end time, man. This is happening all throughout the midst of war. All right, and there shall be, but y'all people have no idea. All right, pretty soon you people gonna understand that this book is true, man. All right, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations. And all this is happening right now. Signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations. Are not the nations distressed right now? Are they not at war? With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming upon the earth. All right, because like we read here, all right, it says, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. Yeah, all right, the scriptures say, all right, men's hearts, all right, men's hearts failing them for fear, All right, they're gonna have heart attacks, man, for looking after those things that are coming upon the earth. They're gonna be seeing bomb niggas gonna see that and they're just gonna drop dead, man. All right, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Yeah, this is all the doing of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That's who's doing all this, man. All right. So let's keep reading. All right, verse 38. And then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north and another part from the west. All right, talking about all the militaries and armies. All right. It says, and strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it, and the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and the star stirred to cause fear toward the east and west wind shall be destroyed. All right, talking about all those wars and battles that's going on, man. All right. Verse 40, it says, the great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place a horrible star, talking about destruction. All right, fire and hail and flying swords. All right, talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, fire and hail and flying swords and many waters. That's talking about the nuclear missiles, all the missiles that's going to be shot off. All right, that all fields may be full and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. All right, talking about armies, man. All right, troops. All right, military troops and armies. All right, because troops in the Bible, armies, are also known as floods and waters. All right, so let's keep reading. All right, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of wood and grass of the meadows and their corn. Yeah, because like I said, this is all talking about the nuclear missiles right here. Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of wood and grass of the meadows and their corn. Yeah, all that's going to be destroyed, man. All right, all that is going to be destroyed. Right now is going to go into America. All right, Babylon. All right, verse 33. It says, and they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. Whoo, all right, talking about America. All right. They shall come to her and besiege her, the star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Yeah, all these nations are going to pour their wrath upon America, man. They're going to shoot missiles over here, man, and they're going to make her into a desert. All right, America is going to be completely wiped off the face of this earth by nuclear fire. From New York to California, this place is going to become a desert, a wasteland. All right, it says they shall come to her and besiege her, the star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up to the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. Yeah, you can also read about that in Revelation, the 18th chapter, because that's also talking about America being destroyed. All right, all these nations, all right, people are going to bewail America. They're going to be like, all right. Excuse me. All right, verse 45. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. All right. Excuse me. It says, and thou Asia, and thou Asia, thou art partaker of the hope of Babylon. Yeah, talking about all these Asian nations. All right. And thou Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee. Yeah, woe means destruction. All right. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. Yeah, all right, because all these Asian nations, all right, they took on the ways of America, all the wickedness of America. All right, they have made themselves like America. All right. So it says, so because you have taken on the sins of America, and if America is going to be destroyed, guess what? The ones that's acting like America is going to happen. All right, they're going to be destroyed too. All right. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and has decked thy daughters in whoredom. Whoo! All right. All right. They took on the ways of America, man. All right. That they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. Yeah, man. All right. Because all these other nations been in bed with America, man. They've been in bed with America, all right, by the way of merchandise and taking on her ways, her philosophies of this place, man. All right, because now you see all these other nations of the world, they have become like America, man. All right. You know, all these women of these other nations are now whores and take on the ways of the society in these other countries and all that, man. All right. It says, thou hast followed her, that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith God, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Yeah, so, you know, all these Asian nations are going to be destroyed too, just like America, because they have taken on the ways of America. The Lord said, it says right here, thou hast followed her, that is hated in all her works, talking about America, all right, and inventions. Therefore, saith God, I will send plagues upon thee. All right, this is all the Lord's doing. All right, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Ooh, this is what's getting ready to come upon the earth, man. Destruction and death, man. All right. Let's keep reading verse 50. And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower, when the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith the Lord? Verse 53, if thou hast not always slain my chosen. Yeah, because that's what they have done. They have slain the Lord's chosen. They have done nothing but destroyed us. All right. Like what was it say? Oh man, it just left my mind. They have worn out. They have oh man, that the land is drunken with the blood of the saints. All right, the blood of the saints is talking about the saints are the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, it says verse 53, if thou hast not always slain my, it says, if thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thy hands, and saying over their dead, when thou was drunken, set forth the beauty of thy countenance. All right. Let me go down real quick. All right, verse 55. All right, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom, therefore shalt thou receive recompense. All right, hold on. Let me check something now. I got my scriptures right here in front of me. Let me give me a second. I want to check something real quick. Just give me a second. Give me like 15-20 seconds. It says all right, let me just keep going. All right, it says the reward, verse 55, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Yeah, because everything that America has done, they're gonna have to pay for it, man. All right, everything that this place has done to the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, God's chosen people, they're gonna have to pay for it, man. All right, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Recompense means payback, man. All right. The Lord said, the scriptures say it's a righteous thing to recompense them that troubled thee, man. All right, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. All right, verse 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall God do unto thee. You see? And shall deliver thee into mischief. Yeah, the Lord is going to deliver you into mischief. You're going to be destroyed. All right. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fail through, and thou shalt fail through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thy shall perish with the sword in the field. Yeah, nuclear missiles. You're gonna be destroyed. Destruction. All right. It says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh. Yeah, because a lot of people are going to flee to the mountains, man. All right, because of all the destruction in the war, man. All right, all the great hell and death in the war that's going on. All right, it says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger. Yeah, because they're going to starve. All right, and eat their own flesh. Yeah, talking about cannibalism. All right, people, that's what's coming in these last days. Cannibalism, man. All right, and drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Thou as unhappy, it says, thou as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. And in the passage they shall rush on the idol city and shall destroy some portion of the land and consume part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. Whoo. All right. It says, and thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as fire, and shall consume thee and thy cities and thy land and thy mountains. All thy woods and thy fruitful trees shall they burn with fire. Ooh, talking about the nuclear missiles, man. That's what's gonna do it. All right. It says, verse 62 again, it says, and shall consume thee and thy cities, thy land and thy mountains, all thy woods and thy fruitful trees shall they burn up with fire. Thy children shall they carry away captive, and look what thou hast. They shall spoil it and mar the beauty of thy face. Yeah, the word mar means to cut, man. All right. The beauty of America is going to be cut in half, man. It's going to be destroyed. All right. And mar the beauty of thy face. And excuse me for not going down, because I wasn't even actually reading from here. I was actually reading from the scriptures in front of me. All right. So sorry if I didn't scroll down on the screen. You couldn't see it. All right. And yeah, so that's basically it, man. So the scriptures literally tell us how World War III is going to be played out and what's going to happen, man. We don't know every single crack and crevice and detail of World War III, but the Bible, all right, literally tells us the blueprint and lays it out. Who's going to be involved? What's going to happen? All right, who's going to be destroyed and all that? How, it literally tells us, man. So I hope this lesson was edifying, man. Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. All right, so that's how you say Lord willing in the Hebrew, Yahweh Ratazah. All right, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing. All right, so Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kritash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so on to the next one. Shalom, shalom.